Hello everyone, I'm Don Jacobs, and I'm here at the Bloomsburg Fair, and we're gonna go wild with DiscoverNEPA, talking about 4-H, kids, animals, and what it means to the Bloomsburg Fair. We met up with the Goocey family. Renee Gosik's whole family's involved in 4-H, and these kids are excited to be here today, but we went and visited them at their farm.
Well, my husband and I, years ago, had a dream to have a farm and raise our kids on the farm, and one thing led to another, and we found this really great spot here in Montour County. And as our kids grew older, we started wanting to grow our own food, our own chicken and eggs and beef. And once the kids became 4-H age, that's when they started to get involved, and now we have a great assortment of livestock that we're using with our 4-H program. We know how much work ethic is built through livestock, just between my husband and myself, and learning over the years. And we knew that the kids, once they got involved, they were really going to learn how to work hard and, see success, but also a lot of struggle too. The kids have been working really hard. We've been working on showmanship and making sure we're feeding our animals and keeping them healthy. My daughter Rachel, she's 15 years old. She's in 9th grade. We're homeschooling. She's a competitive swimmer, just an all-around, all-American girl, and she's going to be showing, I think, every species here at Bloomsburg Fair coming up in a few weeks.
Are these some of the animals that you're going to show at the fair?
Yes. So what we look for in market sheep and breeding sheep, so we look for a wide chest floor, so in between their front legs, we look for that width. You look for muscle development, you look for skin and hair health, so your hide.
Okay.
We look for, so along the back, you want it to be firm.
Right.
But when it's really, really firm, they call it over-conditioned, or squishy is over-conditioned too, like too fat.
So you have to learn how to make it perfect.
Yeah.
The perfect lamb chop.
Yep. Feeding is very important, especially with these guys.
I'm sure some of your friends are out doing other things than raising animals, other things than standing at the Bloomsburg Fair showing animals. Do you recommend it to somebody like yourself?
If you have a good work ethic, if you're just looking for something to devote your time to and something that is really going to develop you as a person, this is a great way to go. As we're working with animals every day, you learn to, respect them. Even though you can't talk to them, you have to work as a team, even though you don't speak the same language.
A little bit of a bond just to know who's boss, but to know what to look for. Mm-hmm. That's really pretty cool.
Paul, he's 12 years old, and he's the ham of the family. He's always cracking jokes and keeping us laughing. But Paul's going to be doing a demo called Growing Great Gobblers at Bloomsburg Fair, featured in the small outdoor arena. And he actually did something pretty cool at the farm show in Harrisburg. Yeah, last January, Paul showed his turkey as part of the inaugural turkey show at the Pennsylvania Farm Show, and he was Grand Champion Showman. So this year, we have some goals to work on the market class and really working on growing a great turkey for Farm Show too. So Paul, we'll get to the turkeys, but tell me about the other animals that you show and what do you take care of?
Okay, so this year at the Bloomsburg Fair, I'm going to be showing a sheep and a goat. So I have Jesus in there, right behind me, and I have my sheep right next to his pen.
And you've been raising them? Tell me about the work you put into them.
I feed them every morning and make sure they have fresh water and hay. At the fair this year, I'm going to be doing a presentation about my turkeys. It'll be these three. We got Harry, Hermione, and Ron.
Okay. Harry Potter group. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll be showing and talking about feeding them, showmanship, what you want to see in one of them, and stuff about judging and stuff.
And you actually did really well at the farm show.
Yeah,
Tell
so
me.
I came in with pretty much no idea what I was doing other than YouTube videos. And I really just focused on watching the judge and keeping the bird in between me and the judge, and I did pretty well.
And you rocked it. Mm-hmm. Good job. So all that preparation, all that hard work ends up right here in the small arena being judged. There's Paul, there's Rachel, and they're excited to see how they make out. Now, Jeff Giger is in charge of livestock here at the Bloomsburg Fair, and he says projects like this are very important. We're here today to discuss 4-H and the importance on getting kids involved in basically the industry of Pennsylvania, agriculture and livestock.
Absolutely.
How important is it?
The largest industry in Pennsylvania, yeah, it's so important for our heritage of our country. These kids in the clubs, 4-H clubs, FFA, in the high schools, it teaches them leadership, it teaches them work ethic, it teaches them so much, not only about agriculture, but, culturally, how to be raised, get them away from some of the screens. It's so important that they, work together, communicating with one another and doing something, a project, something they have to do every day, feed their animals and take care of them.
Is the goal here to get them to get the kids interested and involved at a young age so they may be the next future farmers?
Absolutely. That's one of the goals, but even to go out in other fields, they're going to remember that, and maybe their kids will be raising animals to learn leadership, work ethics. It's not everybody can be in farming, but yeah, and we have a lot of kids that went to Penn State for agriculture then and went to Penn State for other things. It's rewarding to see them come back year after year, and do well then.
This is a competition. These kids are like, this is their football game,
It is.
right? This is their basketball game. They get into it.
It is, very much so. And even the judges that are looking at the animals, lots of terms were used as this is an athletic animal. So they had worked with that animal, leading them around, and they get used to that child too,
So you recommend kids getting involved in 4-H or FFA, Future Farmers Association?
Absolutely. It's a great program. It's something they have to do every day, and it's so important for work ethic and anything you do, as you know that, Don, that they're going to stick to it and get better at that. And it is their sport. And they have shows all throughout the summer they can go to. They have different jackpot shows and different things that they can grow, and it's a real great tradition. It's great.
We watched as Paul's and Rachel's sheep were being judged, and believe me when I tell you, it was pretty intense. They did win several categories while we were there, and Renee, their mom, couldn't be prouder. So you're proud of your kids, obviously. They're winning things here. This is a great event for you.
We're so happy. We're having a great time. I mean, everybody's winning. We've got great friends here. We've got great mentors and people that are supporting and helping each other, and the kids are all working together, and everybody really literally is winning. It's awesome.
It really is, and I want to say thank you for allowing us to in your house and in your family and doing this with you. It's awesome.
Thanks for coming, Don.
You got it. Once again, congratulations, Paul and Rachel. Can't knock the smiles off of those kids' faces. They're doing really good at the Bloomsburg Fair. Congratulations to all of the families and all of the 4-H'ers and FFA'ers. Congratulations, and keep up the good work, training your kids to do great livestock, great things with agriculture. Like Jeff Giger said, those are our future. For this episode and all the episodes of Go Wild with Discover NEPA, you can go to discovernepa.com, or you can subscribe on YouTube.